on the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Clark outside. Oh, good on the three. The 76ers trailed by 16. Outside for Lowry. From deep, George. It's Lowry. Puts up a three. He'll put back. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, well, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Now Randall. Good work there as it goes down.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. Edwards with it, now guarded by Murray. And a beautiful finish by Edwards. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Clock at 2, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And so creative with the ball in his hand. Murray draws the defense in and then makes a terrific pass.
Now here's McDaniels. Here's Edwards to the left side wing. Gobert the screen to the middle. Offensive rebound. Goes up with it again. And it's laid in by Edwards. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Never giving up on the play. Edwards comes away with the hustle points.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Down low. Murray for 3. Randall grabs the board. And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. And the layup falls.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Nuggets. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish.
Gordon a screen. Here's Murray. Count the basket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Edwards. He has 5. McDaniels outside. Edwards drawing the double team. A shot by McDaniels, no good. 1:25 left in the first quarter. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic. With attitude there. Love it.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. The Timberwolves trade. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Here's DiVincenzo. And he dunks it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Here's DiVincenzo after the Nuggets pick up 2. Back to Clark. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in, and Brown pulls it down. Johnson, a wide open look. Miller grabs the miss. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Reed. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Pass to Johnson. Now here's Murray. Back to Johnson. Now Brown. And here's Gordon from outside. It's all tied in Denver. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
13.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
Here's Randall, and jammed down, and he goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
You gotta have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Pass to Valanciunas. Reed with the rebound. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front.
That can wear you down. over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Here's Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Murray, no good. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. Clark outside. A three-pointer, no good. Nuggets trail. Johnson surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Gordon. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't go.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Clark outside. Off target from outside. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Guys?
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Pass to Shannon. Doubled by Murray. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And Minnesota has possession. They on the clock. Randall. And it's Denver with the rebound. Johnson right side. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic. Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
No good from Valanciunas. Minnesota leading by 3. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Out to Edwards. Over Brown. Edwards can't hit. And so here's Denver. Hardaway with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead. Here's Dillingham. No scoring in this one. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Stolen by McDaniels. Pass to Dillingham. To the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Gobert got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. To the inside. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Jokic has got the first bucket of the third here for the Nuggets. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. A 2-point game. Pass to Brown. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Knocked away. Edwards with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. McDaniels gets a wide open look. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Jokic. Kicks it out to Johnson. For the tie. There's Jokic being aggressive inside.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
Randall. No one near Conley as he lets it go. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pass to Gordon for the lead. Here's Jokic. Jokic goes to work inside.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. G.A., how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league.
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Murray scanning the floor. And again, it's Denver.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
The 15-footer. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Well, Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForge with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. The shot from the low post is good. Murray's got the lead up to 4 now for Denver.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
Edwards can't hit. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Murray left side. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Julius Randle with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards drawing the double team. Here's Randle inside. Here's Gobert. Goes back up. Edwards looking it over. There's the triple. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it
to the paint. Here's Gordon. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Gordon's got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. It's very unfortunate, and the coach is going to have something to say about that.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Denver leading by 3. Here's Pickett. Here he goes. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
8 seconds left in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Dillingham. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basket. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And the Timberwolves with possession here, trailing by 5. Now here's Conley. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
With the crossover, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The shot fake by Edwards, a move we don't see a lot anymore, but it can still be very effective.
And Edwards drops them both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Holmes. To the inside. Valanciunas. Holmes, that's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. It's Hardaway with the drive. Misses from close range. Timberwolves trail. And here's Gobert. And here's Conley outside. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Both teams changing it up here. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Allie, thank you so much. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Rebound, Minnesota. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. They double him with Jokic. Clark up top.
And look at how well Jokic uses that size defensively there with a great contest on the shot.
The Nuggets with another miss. Reed with it. Hardaway picks him up. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Jokic with it. Johnson outside. From outside the arc, DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Johnson with the rebound.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Picked by Reed. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Some changes for Minnesota. Ansel Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Randle outside, shoots the three. Murray rips down the board. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Puts up the three. Gordon. Oh, sticks the putback.
Boy, they needed that one. And Gordon delivers. His productive habits really paying off there. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Edwards with it. And it's Gordon picking him up.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Now McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Gobert the screen. For three. Gordon with the rebound. Here's Denver now. .116 left to play here in the fourth. Now Jokic. Shot clock at 3. He parachutes in for the putback.
What more do you want? How do they believe, and this team believes?
Edwards with it. Guarded by Murray. Now McDaniel. Another chance. Edwards loves it in there.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Now Gordon. Jokic. Lays it in off the window. Huge.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ballgame.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ballgame.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're behind by 4. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Nuggets.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Stolen by Gordon. Murray. That one goes. So the Nuggets win it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Al.